grand finals of the Duel Masters QuakeCon 2013. We're getting into map number 1, Furious Heights. Let's get it started, DDK. And then Rapha, right off the beginning, going to be grabbing that LG. And I see moving back, got to get his typical start going, yellow armor. A little bit of a delay here on the Mega House, so it's going to be maybe fooling Evil off of the next spawn. But we'll have to see at this next encounter. It's usually around the red armor.
Yeah, Rapha waiting carefully here. Evil going to do a quick
vertical
rail
rails
there.
already.
And does he want to drop down? There's another one. Evil, he's going to go for the drop right after that. Oh my goodness, Evil just going in.
Straight away, and as I was saying, 30 seconds in, Evil is going to be grabbing kill number 1. He wants to be aggressive and he wants to show that he is not afraid to be on the grand final stage. But looking for a bit more damage, so be careful of any of those direct rockets. Rapha so close to taking them out. But can Evil pin one off just to the side? Rapha is going to take an opportunity. He makes the jump over. Oh, here we are with the LG, but he's going to be falling down. Rapha chasing.
So low right there, so low, and Evil, I love how he hit that one round, he's like, okay, I'll go for another one. Hit the second one, and that was it. That was the cue. Just go all out. Evil reading the situation perfectly, and now he's starting to build his stack up, and with that one flag lead, and Red and Mega spawning soon, now he's got to make another read. How well does he know Rapha?
Drop down from the pillar. He is a little bit weak, but Red and Mega spawning at the same time, so Rapha might be giving a little bit of space here. Evil moving back, and Rapha not able to get any damage. He didn't go and get Mega Health, so Evil can challenge for this item. Rapha might be in a little bit of trouble.
Out comes the rail, out comes the LG. Rapha trying to dodge left and right. Evil just missing the damage there, but and Evil's going to win this Mega Health. He's trying to really get that control under his belt.
Yeah, and he picked it up.
Be careful here.
And we've got red armor soon. Evil landing a rail, red armor in just a second, and he is right now fully loaded. Rapha is going to have to be seriously careful. And we've got Red and Mega going to be spawning at the same time. This could cause a bit of a calamity later on.
Oh, let's go to Rapha's perspective here. I see the player coming in from behind. Let's see what magic he can perform to try to bring himself back into this game. With that clear stack deficit, he's got to play it slow and try to avoid Evil. Evil wants to get a really sweet engagement straight in Rapha's face. He's got to read Evil. He's got to read his aggression. He's got to stay out of the way for now. Mega Health up on the spot, but it's too good to be true. He knows Evil's lurking.
He doesn't trust it. He doesn't trust it. He won't be able to get to his D. Maybe he can just try and waste some time. He gets a rail off Rapha, landing some damage now. And he's trying to have a peek at that yellow. And he's going to get another, doing some great damage on Evil at the moment. Is this going to give him enough space to go to red? Oh yeah, not quite building the confidence. Evil is over there. Rapha making a move in. He's going to get the rocket. This could be another kill. Is the American going to make it happen? He needs to tie the game. There's the LG, but Evil with great rockets. And it's on the 36 up. There's the kill for Rapha.
He survives the onslaught of the Russian there.
Oh, we've got a rail here. Might be another kill. He misses the second shot. 58 points of health. And Evil, he's getting the rockets out. Rapha is going to be back. Well, he doesn't back off. He wants them for more.
And right there, Rapha going to go for that Mega Health, and whoa!
Oh my God, Rapha, he's managed to break the stalemate, 2 for 1. And now actually his stack is looking pretty dominant for the time being.
There is Rapha trying to dodge Evil's with the rockets, but now he's kind of trapped here. Can he get out without taking out much damage? That's the question. Red is spawning, Mega as well, very soon, and Rapha wants to push this advantage, but Evil's keeping it at bay for now, making his choices very difficult. Goes for the safe option, that red armor, gets himself back in time for that Mega. Where's Evil? There he is.
Oh, he's got to be careful of those rockets. Oh, Rapha misses the jump over. Maybe Evil can take advantage of this. He's trying to rain down rockets. LG is good for him. We know that Evil's got strong vertical play, but he's going to edge off, let Rapha stack up a little bit. 150, 150 we've got for the American, and now setting up for that red armor. Evil just looked yellow. This could be really bad for him. Rapha might be able to take frag, but he's going to get it. American extending that lead even more, and now he's going to be running into Mega and Red spawning again at the same time. He's found Evil. He can't hit the rail though. Evil trying to get a bit of damage off. And moving over him, Evil might be safer for him to back off from this one.
Yeah, Rapha keeping up the pressure. Evil's going to bite off too much more than he can chew here, and they're going in for it. And look at that punish from Rapha. Such a crippling play there onto Evil, who has to go back to the red. Rapha just whipping that rail there.
That's
giving
really...
Evil an extra life for now.
Yeah, Evil's going to be really happy about that, managing to get a massive chunk of armor. And actually, the next fight, Rapha might not be so steady on it.
Yeah, stuff seems to be calming down here as both players try to stack up. Let's go to Evil now. He's managed to collect 140 armor-ish right there, and he's ready to make a play. But he's got to go for the opportunity. That's a good rail. That might skew the drop, but he's going to maintain his position and keep the damage output and try to delay Rapha. The mega health is coming. Can Evil get it, or will Rapha just bully him off? That's the question right now.
Surely Rapha will turn up. He wouldn't miss this one for the world. And it's up in just a second, but Evil's getting a bit of space. He's got to be feeling fairly uneasy at the moment. Rapha's going to be turning up. There he is. And Evil, his job is now just to get as much damage off if Rapha tries to close it. He's got time to move back for red armor. He doesn't have to be around here anymore. So Rapha dropping down. He knows that that red's available to him now. Oh, he's just moved those rockets. Evil has managed to dodge this damage expertly. And now he's going to be on the top, looking down for those angles. There's the jump across.
Brilliant move from Evil.
Nice rail
as well. Red is up. Rapha's going to be able to pick it up, but Evil is going to be hot on his heels very soon. Just to collect some shards, a bit more armor. Then it's go time as he tries to find Rapha. He hears some sounds there. Waiting patiently, and Rapha around the corner.
Rocket. Oh, he misses the rail follow-up. Crippling. He could have got so much more damage out. Missed opportunity, but he's got 4 minutes remaining. So plenty of time to prepare his comeback.
Grenades cascading down to the red armor, and Evil having to dodge those, looking for the angle, and Mega's a nuisance, trying to delay Evil. The Mega's coming
up.
There's
one grenade.
Some damage. Mega's up on the spot, and Rapha is right there. He's going to take the fight.
On the
Can
LG.
he survive this?
This could be it. Oh, Rapha's going to get the kill, and he's going to get mega health. This couldn't be going much better for him at the moment, as Evil has only been able to pick up 1 yellow off the spawn. And with this red armor appearing in just a moment, Evil's got to make himself scarce, or try and peek for a top angle rail. He's actually just disappeared off the map completely.
We've got to remember that Evil before, Time put Evil in this position before today, and Evil came back. Can he do it again? The rails onto Rapha there. He's going to drop down and go back to the red side. He wants not to take too many risks right here. Just wants to play it slow. He's got the lead right now, the 3-frag lead. Doesn't have to take big risks. He's going to take this fight with Evil though, as the Mega is spawning. Applying that pressure. Great connection. Mega's up on the spot. Evil goes for it. Takes another rail for his troubles.
No, he's going to hit one more.
As well.
Do you know how low Evil was? He was on 80 health when he went for that mega health. If he risked it and Rapha got that rail in the nick of time, it would have been a kill. Evil starting to land damage. He's only got 1 rail left. Rapha comes through teleport. The Evil's going to land the shot. Can he find the LG onto the American and pick up another kill? Rapha so low. Missing it as 1 health left.
Evil's on 1 as well. Everything's spawning right now. This could be great for Rapha. He just makes the right decision. Goes him off the spawn. He gets that red. He get the yellow as well. The railgun pickup, of course. And Nega's still up on the spot as Evil's trying to delay it so he can pick up as much health as possible first to make it effective. Rapha, though, might just catch on to this move as he tries
it's
to
quite nice from Evil because he delayed that Mega so much. And now he's setting up for red armor. Evil's actually doing this. If he knows that red timing, he's just running away though. He's giving Rapha a bit too much space, but no, it's fine. He moves back in on it. Suddenly, Evil's got a chance. With rails like that, he hits 2 in a row. We could be seeing another comeback here. Looking for a last shot. LG chase, and Rapha running away as fast as he can go. Dropping down with the rockets. Rapha, he's just hiding. How long can he hide for? Surely not long. He gets the rail, but there's a kill from the Russian.
Clutch rail before dying there. That's so crucial. Keeping Evil as low as possible, even though he dies. And he gets the Mega off of the spawn right there. Evil is 1 frag away from tying up the game with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining.
This is very possible.
The clock is against Evil right now.
It absolutely is, but the way that he's been performing so far, something tells me that this is quite possible. Rapha is going to have to be exceptional to block this absolute beast of a player. But there he is on the bottom, getting a decent bit of LG onto Evil, but there's a direct rocket. Evil's going to be able to make it onto red. This could be the tying frag with a minute to go. Chasing through, Rapha's in trouble!
Tying up the game. Amazing move.
Oh, here we go. Vertical LG.
Rail comes out. Can he hit the shot? Oh, he misses a shot, just barely. Rapha going to survive for now. And Evil has such a stack. How is Rapha going to survive the onslaught that's about to happen?
He wants overtime, man. Rapha's got to be wanting overtime. Evil's going to try and do his best to deny that. Dropping down, here's red armor. Now he's got plenty of time. Evil wants to kill immediately. And Rapha, he's looking on the other side of the map. Going to be checking him out now. 150. How can he kill the clock against someone who's trying to have his eyes all over the map?
30 seconds remaining. The clock is ticking. Evil really wants to make this happen, but it seems like he's confident. He knows he has control. He might be happy to take this overtime as well because he's so confident that he can use this stack advantage to get the frag regardless
10 seconds now,
of whether
man.
it goes to
Rapha
overtime.
has just been sitting by the grenades now for about 20 seconds. He's going to try and back off. Evil looking to get the kill on him. We've got 2 seconds, 1 second. There's overtime in map number 1. Rapha got another opportunity, but the Rocket's already raining down from Evil. He's going to drop for the fight. Rapha's going to have to back off. He's in a lot of trouble. Evil takes the lead.
Evil, phenomenal play right there. And now everything is on Rapha. What can he do though? All the items are coming up, but Rapha has to scrap. He has to be MacGyver right now and do everything with nothing because Evil's running around the map, completely tanked 200, every single weapon. How can he attack Evil right now?
He's trying to be slow here. He's hoping that Rapha's going to double back out, but Rapha's already made his way to the other side of the Mega Room.
Evil creeping. He knows what he has to do. He defends. He smells weakness. Rapha.
Good LG from Rapha. But Evil, has he got the guts to get the better of him? Looking for the rail at the end, but he doesn't quite make it. That was so close.
Evil's getting so low right now. Rapha's making the impossible a reality right here. As Evil waits very cautiously on this mega health. Man, it's so tense if Rapha appears and shoots the rail.
He's made it. He's made it.
Alright, we do have to calm down. Evil going to take things slow here. He's got 50 seconds to kill still. He's taking defensive positioning. This is a great spot to have. He's got a lot of options. Going to go for the drop.
Oh, the LG! Rapha's in trouble! But he gets the red armor though. Now maybe he's going to be able to get the flip. Rapha makes it! What a shot there by the American. And we've got 40 seconds left. Has Rapha got what it takes though to take the lead again? Or are we going to see another 2 minutes?
This is insane right now.
Evil's going through. Oh my god, is he moving here onto Rapha? He wants to make a health, he's going to be able to get it. Evil looking for it, but he's so weak. Oh my god, 5 health left. The machine gun coming out, 1 health left for Rapha. He's so weak. The 50 health bubble keeping him alive. Evil almost getting the kill there.
This is Quake Live right now. Seriously, this is incredible. Rapha's so low.
Wow. That was close. Rapha's in trouble, but he's going to be getting that extra 120 seconds.
Overtime. What a save, but the rail Evil gets pushed off the top.
Oh, another rail!
One as well.
Oh, the LG there! These guys.
And he does get the mega health. Things are calming down a little bit, but I don't know how much more of this I can take. As Mega's gone, Red's gone, and Evil's going to get
just
maybe
missing
caught
that rail.
here. Going for that yellow armor. Rapha shooting rails and rockets from above. Evil's going to cautiously get out there. He manages to escape, but he's got to try and stack up here.
Nice there by Rapha.
Rapha going to pick up another yellow armor, trying to stack up. He wants to pressure this next red, but it could be too risky with that low of a stack. He might just want to stay on the upper areas for now and go for a play on the mega.
He needs to get some ammunition, yeah, and rightfully going to be doing that. The bottom yellow going to be spawning for him, so 100-100. He's looking pretty decent. I'm going to go check over Evil. He's 200-200. He wants to pick a fight real soon. Rapha just shows his face for a split second. Evil not able to get any damage on this occasion.
Rapha jumping around 150 armor now. He's feeling a lot more comfortable trying to catch you. He hears the sound cues. That is not a place he wants to go through. That choke point could be deadly. Decides to circle back around.
Evil
needs
to catch
Evil off the red pickup. He does it. Brilliant read there from the American.
There it is.
Evil
LG onto Rapha. Rapha comes back in for more. He hits the rocket on himself. And Evil's finally going to be able to pick up that railgun and now swing his way over to that mega health. He's got enough time to set up for it. Rapha's there, and there's the killing blow. Rapha goes down. It's 6-5, but there's still 30 seconds left. Is there any more insanity that Rapha can bring us? Evil coming in. He's going to make it 7-5. This could be the nail in the coffin, but we'll have to find out. Rapha may be hoping for a touchback or just the most extraordinary series of rockets. Evil, is he going to close it out right now? He's got rockets out. A quick switch to the lightning gun could clean up this first map for him. Oh, Rapha in trouble. 8-5 now. GG is called. Evil takes map number 1 and ties up the series.
Oh my goodness. Is there a medic in the house? I think we're going to need a few of them after a game like that. That was insane right there. A double overtime. What a way to kick off this series between two of the greatest Quake Live players currently playing the game in the world right now. Amazing stuff here. If that's map number 1, what are we going to see on Rapha's pick, Cure?
This is map number 2, guys. We are on to Cure. Both of them are tied 1-1, so let's get into game and see what these players are going to be able to do. I'm on Evil right off the beginning. He's managed to pick up the rockets. He's got himself a yellow, so maybe he's going to go over Mega. Taking 2 greens already. Rapha, is he trying to pressure already? Evil trying to fend him off. He's moving in with the LG. Rapha's going to have to back off, and Evil's won himself that Mega. Oh, he's stumbled a little bit. There we go.
Jump.
It's all good. It's all good.
Look how he had to do that rocket jump. Rapha coming back again. Such an exposed position. Evil knows it, and he's going to win the red armor as well. Brilliant positional play from Evil. Very safe plays as well. And now he's ready. He's been building up. Now he's ready to try and find Rapha. And Rapha's job is to avoid him at all costs at the moment. Look at his stack: 170, 165. He's very menacing at the current time. Stacks up on the LG, but look at that rail. Brilliant stuff, long range from Evil, showing his pinpoint accuracy in this game.
Evil, he might be wanting to look for a fight real soon. Thing is, there's a couple of items up, and he's got to try and negotiate his way through to both of them. Rapha's going to be doing his best to try and steal one, but he's not even making onto there. Oh, there it is. Evil might chase around the corner. We could see the first strike real soon. Rapha gets caught. Evil gets the first kill. Of LG, up the bounce pad, going to be rotating back, get himself a red armor, and he make a move back to yellow. He can try and control all the item if he wants to. He does not want to let Rapha stack up. Now, surely Rapha's going to realize that it's safe.
Yeah, Rapha can definitely play it slow. Let's check out Rapha's perspective as he rocket jumps around the map, trying to deny as much as possible.
He was so quiet there. He never went for yellow armor. And that yellow's just been left up there for about 30 seconds now.
Yep, and Rapha, 55 armor, 60 armor. He can build up slowly, but surely, but still, all this time is time that Evil can be making predictions of which way Rapha's going to go. Yep. And if he guesses right once, Rapha could lose a minute or even 2 minutes of worth of work collecting all this armor, which then builds into a big play for control, and then maybe a chance at taking the lead. So Rapha's got to be careful. Brilliant defense there. But he lost a lot in the process.
It's a huge amount. Evil with the LG again. It's just completely devastating. Evil going 2-0 now. That lightning gun of his is absolutely mental.
Even with such great defensive rockets, Evil's undeniable. When he wants blood, he gets it. He just goes in. This guy has such prowess when it comes to the aggressive game in Quake Live. And right now he's 2 frags ahead with another red armor pickup. Things are looking grim for our American Quake Live champion here.
And speaking of which, let's go over to his point of view. He's near enough 100-100, so this is kind of a stack you can fight with, but he's going to have to make sure that he's hitting the first shots or he catches Evil by surprise. Otherwise, he's in trouble. Maybe he's going to be able to steal one. The other sees Evil at the bottom. Is he going to edge over for Mega? It's such a dangerous place out there. He doesn't want to end up getting caught out with the lightning gun, so he's picking up the yellow, and now it's green. He's actually looking all right at the moment. Rapha's got good opportunity.
Yeah, it's looking decent right now. He just has to find what kind of engagement he wants to go for. It will most likely be on the red armor, but he has to absolutely hide all information that he can from Evil so he can get the drop on him. Looks like he's going to choose this red armor position. It's not up for a while. Where's Evil going to be right now, though? Over behind Rapha, and he does catch him off guard. Rapha doesn't want this engagement anymore. It's not on his turn. He will put him by surprise. He's going to have to work out something else now.
Rapha's fine with that, though. He's going to be able to get the yellow, and it's not as if the red would have healed him up more than the yellow would. He's capped out the armor, and Mega is up. He's looking on the side on an angle. Oh, a little bit splash, but the rail comes out as well. That's going to even up the stacks now. And Rapha again, who's got him damage. See, moving over to that red armor. There was a big delay on it, so Rapha might think that it's falling very soon.
This is Rapha's chance to get back in the game. Evil going in for some damage. This could be a mistake for Evil. If he takes too much here, then Rapha can just stomp him into the ground. And there is Rapha trying to dodge those rockets. Evil's so aggressive. Sticking around.
Still wrenching him out.
Oh my god.
Oh, the rockets are so painful. Suddenly Rapha's
in
a really horrible situation. And he has to back off, get the yellow. He's got to do that work all over again to get a 100-200 stack.
Those rockets from Evil were so strong there. Unbelievable precision there. Again, Rapha now speaking forward. He knows Mega's up. There it is, the bait. And there Evil's going to go for the bait. He's going to fall for it. Rapha hit the shots. There's 2 in a row.
Good stuff there from Rapha. He's not really able to challenge this red armor, so he's going to have to move around and get some elsewhere. Yellow is up for him. Let's see if he's going to go up to the top level of the map. So, despite Evil taking quad shots down there, he's just enough to remedy it. A bit of rocket damage. And Evil smiling away. Oh, here it is on the teleporter exit. Rapha in a lot of trouble. 32 health, almost a direct finishing him off. And he's got to move. Evil, he might be letting Rapha stack up a bit, but he's making sure that he pays him off. Here's another kill. Evil just rushing through. What a force.
Brilliant stuff. Gets back in time for red armor, and this is going to be very devastating now for Rapha as he has to play the slow game once again. Look at Evil stack. He's so dominant right here, scooping up everything on the map. The map has been sucked dry by Evil right now. He's not letting Rapha take a single item.
Oh,
brilliant
good
rocket there. Great prediction, but it's going to take a lot more than that to topple Evil right now as Rapha defends this angle, this choke point here. Rapha does back away. Good work. He did chip away quite a bit, but Evil, of course, still an uncontested armor for him. Rapha just bought time with that, and that's exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah. And remember, he's going to find him, LG, but a great rocket from Rapha. He's going to be able to stop Evil from chasing for a frag. Evil going down the lower hallways, seeing if he can find the American anywhere. He might try and use that teleport. He's going to find Rapha, but missing that rocket. That could have been absolutely devastating for Rapha. Here it is in the corners. Rapha trying to defend. He goes up the bounce pad, and Evil not feeling so confident in the direct chase anymore.
Another armor. It's really costing him a lot of stack to try to get at Rapha's throat here, but he's going to keep trying. He's unrelenting right now, but Rapha's doing a fantastic job surviving. Eventually, he might even be able to turn the tables, but that time isn't just yet. But Evil is getting kind of low.
Yeah, I'm going to check out Rapha. To go over to his point of view. He's on 39 health. And with only a limited amount of armor, he's going to need to collect some resources around the map. I mean, the great thing that's happened, Rapha has only lost 3 frags, and with 3.5 minutes to go, that is very manageable. He just needs to open that first door to a kill, and maybe there can be conversion after conversion. Evil with the rail in the backside of Rapha. That's going to hurt and slow him down a little bit. Mega and Red up at the same time. Do you think he can do anything here?
Rapha's got to make the perfect read on Evil's intentions. That's what it's all about. And there it is. Oh, Evil going to catch Rapha.
The LG there. He goes down again. Evil with a response for everything. And Rapha's hard work just burning on the ground every single time. This has got to be very frustrating.
200 for Evil right now. Rapha, of course, he won Blood going through the winner's bracket, but Evil won that Furious Heights and Rapha's fashion. Will he win this one as well?
Oh, here we go.
The lead.
Here he finds another engagement. Oh, Rapha, he's going to go through a teleporter. Evil not wanting to chase directly, giving him enough respect. Doesn't want to meet up with any rockets directly. Although Rapha raining fire from the top.
Yeah, Rapha trying to play it slow once again, but nothing is working right now. Evil just manages to defend. Rapha is doing a great job buying time, but each time oh, great rail there from Rapha. Oh, he's going to go in for some damage. He knows he was in a weak position. He's going to exploit, and he does a brilliant job there, but his work is not over just yet.
Oh, Evil. A little bit of self-damage there. Rapha now, he's got to hit absolutely everything. Evil, is he going to drop down? Surely he's too weak to do that. Rapha's, he doesn't have enough health.
Oh my goodness.
And Evil takes the kill. We've got 2 minutes left, DDK. Rapha's got to find something, but Evil is finding him. Again? This is horrible, but the rockets are really good. Rapha, if he can find a perfect shot, he's not quite able to.
Oh, Rapha coming in, but he goes down again. And it's so unfortunate for him. He went for that fight at Mega because he knew that the clock was ticking, and that was a great opportunity. And that defense on the red was just going awry. It was so close though, and Rapha's going to go for it again. He knows the time is now, but Evil slips away again.
He is breaking away. Evil just doesn't want to die at the moment. He's going to find Rapha at the bottom, looking for the rockets. He's just going to get the kill. Rapha was so low at that point. 7-0 now. And it's becoming unrecoverable. He's going to call GG, and map number 2 goes to Evil. 2 for 1 now in the series. And it looks like we're going to be getting into game right now. This is match point for Evil as we settle in. It's a lost world. Okay, I'm going to be starting on Rapha at the beginning. He needs to do something incredible. Going for the Mega, but immediately takes a direct rocket. Evil destroying everything Rapha got in the first 10 seconds. And immediately, the rocket's so close. Rapha going to be able to get a gun, trying to do damage at the red armor. But he's going to have to break away. And, well, you've got to say, he didn't get the best start.
A pretty unconventional start, to say the least, but Rapha going to try to build up now, trying to get himself onto open center. And Evil going to find him from behind. But Rapha, he has the choke point. He has the lightning gun. Even with less stack, he can maintain this position. And Evil going to drop for the red there, and Rapha's going to use this as time to get some more armor and health here as he runs around the back areas. This is not the best position for him to be in, but here it is, trying to find his way, work his way around.
Well, Rapha's managed to pick up a couple of yellows. It's all right for him. He's going to feel more comfortable trying to block those choke points, but Evil's going to be sitting around on about 200 more than likely. And Rapha might be thinking about ways to get over to the yellows again. Get over to that 100, 200. Or find that perfect fight. Evil gets caught out a little bit. Some free damage there for Rapha. But he's going to need a little bit more than that to bring it into his favor.
That was a beautiful move. He predicted that Evil would go for high positioning, and with red being the only big item coming up, he knew he would go for the drop. And look at that, Rapha has such good reads again
good
and
damage.
again.
Oh, he gets a really massive hit on him then. Rapha, is he going to be back up? No. He's hovering around. Mega was taken, but he's going to now get that yellow armor. He can possibly move over and get himself another. But he's going on to center out, trying to get damage on that red. Trying to pick up timing as well. It's going to be very important for him to know when both those major items spawn. And Evil now, he's looking for an exit. This is very dangerous.
Being sprung from above. Rapha connects a really strong one there. Evil's in a bit of trouble, but Evil has shown so many times he can really LG like no one else from this position. Only he can be so like incredibly dangerous there, and Rapha respects that.
Yeah.
He knows he had a small victory there. He's not going to push it and try to get more, and he's going to take it, and now over time push it into a frag. It's still 0-0, and I cannot emphasize enough how much Rapha thinks ahead here. And he's going to spot Evil on the open map
LG
too.
on LG, this could be it. Is Rapha going to commit? No, he wants to back off because he's got a stack disadvantage, looking for some plasma work. But he's going to break away. And Evil, does he want to fight? Yeah. I'm going to switch over to his point of view. He's managed to pick up a red armor, so he was actually very low after that fight. Rapha did a lot of damage, but can he do some more before Evil's managed to rejuvenate himself?
And that's the question. Evil's sneaking around. Now it's his turn to make the predictions on Rapha. Rapha was doing it so well previously. He wants to make the play for Mega. There it is. And Mega is such a key item to get himself back onto the map and being able to dominate all those positions. He's really forced to press. But look at this. Evil under a lot of pressure. He's not going to be able to take a fight in his turn. Rapha's just forcing him into really hard decisions.
Close off there, but Evil's going to be able to pick up that red armor. Looking a little bit safer now. Shards in hand. I mean, he's going to be practically unstoppable unless, well, switching over to Rapha, he can do something immense.
He needs the Mega really badly.
He really
here.
wants it. This is it. He's got to pick it up, and I wonder, is Evil going to be wanting to let him have it?
He's a timing machine. He's going to drop for it. There it is. He's going to get the Mega health again. Rapha's playing it very slow. He's got the item time.
Yeah,
he's got the item time.
That's the important thing right
He's making a play for about 40 a minute into the future. That's what Rapha's thinking about. He wants to make the play on the Mega. That is so critical right now. But until then, he's got to survive. He's got to work position. And look at this. He's locking Evil away here. To try and control where he can
Evil
move.
with a good rocket. The second one doing a little bit of damage as well. And Rapha has to break away. Took too much damage on this occasion. And Mega coming up in 5 seconds. Is Rapha going to set up for it?
Great rocket from Evil. Rapha wanted to delay him there much longer. But Evil was such a fantastic rocket play. Couldn't make it happen. And there again, he knew he couldn't challenge for the Mega. He's going to keep the position going. Keep the stack alive. And keep trying to play that position to make sure he can control the movement of Evil. But it's so difficult for Rapha to do with less of a stack. He's got to use those choke points like no one else.
This is 4 minutes into the game and he still haven't seen a frag. This is how much it matters to both of the players. They don't want to make a mistake, and they want to make sure they get that first frag. And not just a frag where they can let left on whatever health. They want to get that kill and still have something to play with to pick up more afterwards.
Rapha again looking for the play on the Mega.
He's got it.
Go for the drop. This is the
goes but he misses it. That went horribly wrong for Rapha. And that Evil jumping up. Rapha with some amazing damage. He's trying to commit. And Evil backs off. Rapha bullying him away. He's one red. Suddenly, things could have turned around a little bit.
Man, Rapha not scared. He knew he had to hold his ground there. Brilliant stream of lightning gun connected, and Evil was not anticipating such resistance there. Each player making a mistake, each player capitalizing. Evil found again with rockets.
He's trying to go for those grenades through the little holes in the bridge.
And then the battle on the Mega commences again. Rapha's just going to maintain position and spam though. Try to see if he can get any damage onto Evil.
Oh, such nice damage.
He wants to keep this red safe for him, and Evil, if he gets it, he's going to take damage.
Evil's going to go for that red. He actually really needs it after all the lightning gun damage that Rapha's pulling off.
Oh, nice for Evil there. Evades all the damage there. That is absolutely perfect. Rapha's obligation in that scenario is to make sure that for that red pickup, his position should give him damage, but in that situation it didn't, and now Evil's got control of the open map. Rapha has to find a way out of this position here and onto center map. It will give him more options, and he's going to spot Evil. Has to back away.
He's not got enough health to really stick around, and hoping that Evil's going to back off. Maybe Rapha can jump down to red. It would be a little bit risky to try and get away from red armor again. No, he hears Evil taking it. And that's a signal. Go back, get yourself a yellow, get yourself stacked up a little bit more, and play it safe. Don't give the frag away yet. 6 minutes in, still 0-0.
Whoa, that rocket, new technology there from Evil. Interesting stuff. As Rapha has to make his way back to the open map. Again, this gives you so many options here. Can you go for the red armor? Can you go for the mega? Which way can you deny your opponent as far as
wants this yellow, man.
Roots goes?
This yellow puts him on capped armor, more or less. And then he's going to start thinking about, okay, I want to start picking a fight, or I want to start getting timing on mega health and thinking ahead.
That was the super safe play. He could have made a play on the red or the mega actually there and gone for a fight, but he went for the super safe play. It's still 0-0, even though we've had so many crazy skirmishes. That just shows you the high level of these players. They know how to always keep those escape options open to make sure they always have a way out. And Evil's going to catch Rapha. There's no way out.
But Evil has to back away, forced by those rockets. Evil, is he going to go for red first? No, he's on the other side of that. No, he's lurking below in the middle section. Rapha looking for some damage, and Evil on below wants to push Rapha down to that yellow armor. 50 health left. Rapha's super weak. That's not what he wanted to happen. I'm going to go switch over to Evil, see what he's going to do here. He's going to pick up a red. Should be able to get onto that mega health.
Yeah,
Rapha's going to get all the yellows.
He has some breathing room here because Evil is going to go and pick up all those items, and he's going to get to 125, so it's not too horrendous for him, but he's again on the ropes once more. It's still 0-0 though, neither player with that advantage, which means that Rapha can play this without too much worry at the moment, because if Evil really wants to go for it, he's going to have to take a lot of defensive damage, and that's not what Evil wants to go for right now. Rapha catching another yellow, evading Evil's position repeatedly.
He got a little bit early. He's waiting around for, I think, just a quick miss time, but he should have control of it, no problems at all.
Again, the mega is kind of the central item on this map. It makes a difference. He's going to catch Evil again with the rockets from above, but he's got to be careful here. Then he can.
Yeah, that electric damage really does build up after a time. He gets off that red. He's massively stacked. The thing is, he knows that Rapha's going to be about 100, 200. And the next fight, he's got to get a big rocket, try and trap Rapha somehow. But Rapha's going to be looking for those crazy double backs, those really unpredictable moves.
Here it is. This is the play for the mega.
Oh, good rocket by Evil. Is this going to make him want to go back?
Evil!
No, this is
brilliant work.
Rapha
Oh, but Rapha! Perfect rocket! Perfect.
Oh, it's a kill! Rapha's going to pick up first blood. 8.5 minutes in, and he's got control from it. Going to be shooting up to that other yellow. The Evil's already taken it. LG on LG. This could be kill number 2. Rapha's got it down.
Amazing position for Rapha right now. That fight went so badly for him, but that one rocket changed the world for Rapha right there. It gave him the cue to go for the kill, go for the throw. Oh my god, Evil!
Behind him!
How did this happen? Evil gets the surprise on Rapha, but still, Rapha is trapped away at that red armor. This is everything for Evil. He has to make the kill happen here, or Rapha has a great chance to win this map.
Oh, Evil drops down! Another
he gets the kill! But there's still 1 minute.
Do?
There's still 1 minute, Zoo, until
there's time.
The end of the map here. Rapha has to keep this one frag lead. Evil is going to be speeding around the map at blinding pace here as he tries to catch Rapha first, get a few items, and then he just has to go. Health to leather, balls to the wall, aggression. He can't be picky about his engagement. He's going to find Rapha soon. Where is he?
He's checking every single crevice on the map, making a jump up. Rapha's up there with the LG. And Evil just pushing him away, not letting him onto the map.
30 seconds.
There it is, kind of the LG. Rapha's got to back off. He's going to go at the bounce pad. But Evil, is he going to try and block him off?
Oh my god, that Rapha could very well have gone that way. That could have been the end of the game.
He's got nothing and he's going in with the lightning gun.
He's so aggressive.
Mad.
He's absolutely insane.
He's got 10 seconds left. Evil's got
the
to get
rocket
it.
jump as well.
66 health. He's trying to find him. There's Rapha on the side. He's got 1 second left.
Oh.
Rapha takes it.
Man.
Map number 3 or 4. Sorry, he's going to be going over to the tiebreaker map.
So no margin for error there at all. Rapha winning with just one frag. It's all about that one rocket. That one rocket made him stay alive in this tournament. So players are readying up. There it is, the countdown has begun. This is the last map, QuakeCon 2013. It's Toxicity. The winner will be crowned the champion. Will it be Rapha or will it be Evil? We're often Rapha to begin with.
Yeah, well, he's
Grabbing that Mega.
A yellow and Mega. He managed to pick up the LG as well, so a decent amount of weaponry. He wants the railgun, because I think he's going to be relying on that weapon a little bit more than Evil might be, but immediately, Evil using that weapon, not able to connect with it.
Yeah, Rapha trying to get a nice engagement here. The Mega's not for a while, so trying to creep and find some angles. He doesn't want to get too crazy just yet. He wants to take a fine engagement. He wants to wait for that first rail. Oh, but Evil's going to take the fight to him.
Rapha with some directs. Is he going to move in for a kill right now? LG coming out. But Evil's got to be so low. Oh, the LG, he goes over for the 50 health ball and the drop down for the red. Rapha not quite able to shaking him up just yet.
Oh,
there's a
great
rail,
long
it's
range
a rail
rail.
for a rail.
This is the second one. The yellow one was up on the spot. Rapha doesn't punish him just yet, but he does pick up a yellow of his own. He's got decent positioning on the upper areas of the map, so he can get great rocket damage. But Evil just, he always just goes in.
Oh, he can't get the other one. Rapha gets first blood. Evil, we could have got the mutual just there.
Oh, but the machine gun. And there it is.
Evil's going to commit to it, and there's another kill.
Frag for frag, looking for the spawn frags, and again, if you watch Evil, he doesn't let Rapha ever get a chance to breathe. He just finds his way straight in his face, and his damage output is some of the best that we've ever seen. You cannot count for it. It's just, you just don't know what's happening when he's attacking you, but Rapha's handling it so well.
Yeah, and he's trying to deny this LG from Evil, and he's doing a very good job of that, and at the same time, he's going to be able to win himself red armor, so great play there from Rapha, and Evil's going to have to find himself a yellow. There is one, it's been up on the bottom section for some time, and eventually he picks it up.
Great little rocket there from Rapha, giving Evil a little boost, and a jump shot,
and
a second one. Rapha knows he's low.
Take the lead. He's going to get it down. And look at how clean that was. He might pick up another one any second. Evil's trying to back up as fast as possible. Rapha just going to go around the corner. Evil in a lot of trouble. Surely just a bit of splash.
Oh,
Evil with retaliation. Wow.
And dropping back on the Mega, perfect play, leaving the red armor up. It's more of a trap than anything.
Oh,
Evil goes for it, but look at the damage output of Evil right there. Jumping up for that railgun. Rapha still wants this angle, and he knows that Evil just picking up that, he has all the weapons right now, so he's dangerous. Rapha doesn't want this right now, but it's going to get the rail anyway. Good stuff there, the risk paying off for Rapha.
Yeah, well, Rapha still was able to circle over a couple of yellow armors. The next Mega might be a big fight if the Evil wants to challenge for it. Rapha's going to have to be extremely careful. 5 seconds now. And Rapha's going to be very conscious of when it's going to be up. The health balls, Evil gets the turn on him, so he might be able to challenge for Mega.
Mega's up.
He drops down. Rapha's going to pick it up. And then his red already being set up for by Evil. Rapha trying to move in for some LG damage.
Be careful here.
Evil is just doing too much of himself.
Oh, the face of rocket.
4-1.
If he'd missed that rocket, he's dead. Yep. There's no margin for error. You cannot miss in the face of Evil. When he's walking towards you with a lightning gun, you cannot miss or you die. And Rapha right there, taking position again, trying to hit those long-range rails. And Evil just keeps the pressure on. But Rapha with these defenses, he's in the driving seat right now, controlling the pace.
Evil going to try and get over to this red armor there. He's going to have Rapha in the air, but it's going to be Rapha taking the kill. His health went down very low. Machine gun from Evil.
Oh,
be careful.
So low.
Oh, he missed the jump. He's got to go and get that mega health. Evil maybe didn't realize or just didn't have a spawn good enough to go over there fast enough.
Oh, he's going to push into the acid.
He's going to let him burn. Evil goes back to 0. Cruel intentions by Rapha.
Letting the acid do the work.
Oh my god, the LG!
Evil again just goes
Evil
in.
back on.
Just always going straight in. This guy is fearless right now. Yellow spawning there for him as he needs to work back momentum. Remember, it's a momentum-based map, but momentum can't happen until he gets a good stack and a clean kill. This kill is not going to be clean, but the damage is going to be pretty good. Can he get Rapha? Oh, they trade there. The Rega's up on the spot. Who gets the better spawn? It's Rapha.
Yeah, he's got the mega health, but what's Evil going to be able to get? Surely he's going to get the red armor. Yeah, he's picked it up. Might have a railgun as well. He needs some other weapons. He can't live on just rail alone. He's got the rockets also, so that's good. We've got ages until items drop. We could see another fight in a second.
Yeah, Rapha now tooled up completely. Got that railgun under his belt as well. And again, all the items are spawning, so it's all about this position and finding those shots. The red armor is a bit of a death trap, but Evil's going to go for it anyway. Rapha firing rockets from above. Got to be careful not to get knocked too badly by Evil there. Evil going to back away. He knows that that's a dangerous position, but look at that, he's doubling back. Oh, what a catch! Rapha thought that he was gone, but he was wrong.
Yeah, Evil did quite a lot of damage, but Rapha had calculated how much he could take. He takes Mega, but he's quite weak at the moment. Evil backing up, nice rail!
What a peak rail.
Off the spawn is going to be another 9-2. Top yellow is going to be up. He's got time to pick up another. Is he going to look for a rail angle on the side? Oh,
Looks
Evil
like
at
it.
the bottom. He's too early for red armor.
Rapha just taking everything right now. This red is going to hopefully secure him that mega position, which will then win him. Oh, but Evil's going to be on there first. Rapha has to back away right there. Can't push in from that angle. Going the other way around. Finally gets to it, but Evil going to put on more and more damage. But Evil has to back away right now, and this should be a free mega for Rapha.
Yeah, he goes for it, but it looks like he's going for the damage instead. He goes over to yellow. He meets Evil halfway. 10 for 2, double digits for the American.
Evil kept thinking he'd go for the mega, but Rapha tricking him right there. Brilliant
So
play.
smart. Really, really smart. And now Rapha's got an even stronger stack, so even though Evil's trying to invest those deaths into getting some control, Rapha's not giving him anything. This is an absolutely stunning performance on toxicity by Rapha.
Definitely, Rapha right now is running the stack, and this is getting to dangerous proportions. If he gets a clean frag, Evil is going to be looking at a point of no return situation, but great damage from Evil there as he batters Rapha and forces him back off to the red armor position. Mega is spawning, so this could be Evil's chance right now to get back in the game. 8 frags is very quickly recoverable on such a map, but against an opponent like Rapha, can he make it happen?
Rapha's actually taken a lot of damage. He might have done 100, but Evil wants some more.
he
Rapha with
gets
the
it.
LG. Evil gets some more, but not maybe the way he hoped for. Oh wow, and Rapha all that damage from below. Harsh angles.
Things are getting really scary for Evil right now.
Yeah.
Rapha is trying to run away with this, and not only that, the clock is Evil's enemy right now, as well as Rapha.
Oh, he's trying to get Rapha. He goes to switch to the LG, but Rapha's going to get one more. It's a 10 frag difference. Evil, he's going to have to magicate something incredible if he wants to make it to that tied game. But, you know, this is a fast
Evil
map.
coming in with great damage
Does
there.
he have enough health? Can he have enough to back himself up? And this is going to be the red armor up. Rapha's just going to drop for it.
Evil doing a lot with very little there, and he has to. He's going to make these efficient plays on damage, but getting caught off guard. Evil absolutely cannot let that happen. All this damage for Rapha is too strong right now. Evil needs to stack up. He needs to go and trade for some kills right now.
Rapha's damage is just supreme. We know that Evil does crazy damage output, but Rapha is showing that he is at least on par with him. Oh, getting the rail, that's going to be the finishing blow. Red and Mega up at the same time. Rapha goes for that blue bubble. He hasn't picked it up yet. Is Evil going to drop? He's not going to let him. He's going to make him pick it up. But now Evil getting a good shot. Rapha has to back away. That was almost extremely risky. But I still think that Rapha has got the edge on this next fight.
Great little rail from Evil there, but Rapha's still really ahead here. And look at the clock. Evil's going to come in. He's getting more and more desperate. His options are more and more limited as the clock counts down. The frags are going up for Rapha, and Evil needs to get really aggressive, and his risks just have to pay off. And great little rail there. He might use that as a cue to go aggressive, but Mega's spawning soon. He might also choose to make the defensive play on it. What's he going to do? One option could be surprising for Rapha if he goes very aggressive here, but he's going to go defensive on that Mega. He does pick it up.
Man. He has got an 11 frag advantage. He doesn't have to take too many risks. Here's the Rockets, and then more. It's going to be the LG to finish it off. 14-2 now. And Rapha starting to push this out
the rocket
of reach.
right off the spawn. Evil is super weak. There's surely no hope for him now.
Yeah, there's definitely not much. Rapha, he's going to look to put that last nail in the coffin real soon. Looking for the rail shot. Evil going through a teleporter, but Rapha trying to get an angle. LG on LG. There it is, 15-2. Evil is down in the dumps now. What is there left to do for him? Rapha is just taking advantage of him. 16-2 now, and it looks like
Evil
Rapha,
he's surely going to tap out soon. This is just getting brutal right now, and there's no time left. 60 seconds remaining in this match. It's looking very much like Rapha is going to be crowned our champion here as we play out the rest of this match. Evil is going to stay in. He's putting the damage onto Rapha, but Rapha holding strong in that position. Evil, the rocket jump up, the quick rail there.
Very nice. He's going to find him off the spawn. There it is. Evil gets one rail, but Rapha, he wants his 18th. And he's going to get it there. Rail on the edge. He was so weak, but he managed to get it anyway. And here, Mega as well. 40 seconds left for Evil to meet his maker. 3 rails in a row there. 19-2. This is absolutely real. Evil, you know, he's going to have regrets there from the last map. He's going to call GG.
Good game.
Guys. Rapha has made it. He is going to be QuakeCon 2013 champion.
Man, this guy, he was looking death straight in the face.
You know what he's done though? He has won like a team, and now he has won the duel. What an amazing finals there. Going over to shake hands. We're going to pass it over to Tim. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
That was amazing. 5 matches, and I don't remember a game that was that close and that went that long. You got to give these guys one more round of applause. Give these guys one more round of applause. That was hard fought.
Okay, everybody love that? We're gonna get our winners down here. And I have to say, that was wonderful commentary, wasn't it, by the casters? Give it up for Face It. We've had wonderful coverage all week. Hope you enjoyed it. 4th place, we have the QuakeCon legend, 0-4. Come on. 3rd place, we have Did Hang. 2nd place, all the way from Russia, we have Evil. And 3-time QuakeCon Grand Duel Champion, Rapha.
Good job. Give those guys a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.